Hi, it's Boxer from 92.3 WCOL. It's Police Week, and we are with the man of CME Federal Credit Union, Jeff Carpenter. How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Joe. Thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank you for being a part of Police Week with WCOL. You provide some major services for our city employees. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we are the credit union for first responders. We were chartered 81 years ago to serve the fire department, and we added police shortly after that, went to city employees, and now we actually serve the 8-county area around Franklin County, providing financial services. It's pretty cool. We're a cooperative, which means those folks who do business with us are the ones who benefit from the services. So the more people that do business with us, we can take better care of our firefighters and police officers and city employees and everybody in the community who has an interest in being part of a financial cooperative.
So for the first responders, what kind of benefits will they receive or do they receive from CME?
Because we're a cooperative, we really wake up every day, try to do whatever we can for their best interest. So we offer some of the best loan rates in town. We offer some of the best savings rates in town. We have some really neat products. I've only been here for about 5 months, and really the one I love the most right now is our debit card. We have a debit card where you use the debit card, you do a signature transaction, you get 7 cents every time you use your card. So we've got one of our employees that got $200 last year. So it's pretty cool program. We really take a vested interest in our police and firefighters because they're doing some really neat stuff. I had the privilege of going to the graduation for the police department earlier this year, and Mayor Ginther got up and he was talking with this, and he turns his attention to the audience and obviously the loved ones of the police officers, and he said, "You have my faith and commitment that we're going to make sure to give all the police resources, the training they need so they come home and see you every night." That was a pretty sombering moment for me to say, you know, that when I would go to work every day, you go to work every day, probably pretty safe, right? Might get hit by a bus, but probably pretty safe. When they leave, it's really challenging. Kind of fast forward, a couple weeks ago, I was with my daughter's volleyball, and one of her teammates' father is a police officer in the Hilltop area, and he was in full uniform on Sunday morning, and he had to leave to go to work. And I watched him as he leaned over and kissed his wife and kissed his daughter goodbye, and I was like, man, one of those moments where it's like, wow. So the fact that we get to serve these folks who do so much for us every single day is very special. And that's kind of what CME is all about, is we want to take care of those people who take care of us. And so that's why Police Week is special. We're doing a quarter rate to kind of recognize, quarter savings, if you will, on your loan rate to recognize and appreciate the week. We've got blue lights in our offices. I'm wearing blue today.
Yes, I've noticed that.
We're doing a lot of things because it's just, they're a special group of people to us. And we obviously love all of our members. We serve all of them well, but we got a special place in our heart for both police and fire, first responders, being EMS week.
All right, Jeff Carpenter, thank you for your time, and thank you for being our main sponsor for Police Week on WCOL. Appreciate it.
Thank you for all you do, Joe. Appreciate it very much. Thanks.